about the sources of the literature. Today we will find that how these sources are used, or these sources can be accessed, because some of the students may be having the knowledge about the Google Scholar, some of the students may be having the knowledge of elsewhere. But here, what is important thing here, we should be aware about these things, because when we go for any study or any literature, the pathway passage should be very much clear to the individual, because if you know the process, that will be saving your time, that will be helpful for you, how you are able to utilize that sources. Either we are talking about the Google Scholar, either we are talking about ResearchGate, either we are talking about the Clarivate. We are having a different option, we are having the DOI options, but in those options what are available, what things are available, and how we will be managing, or how we will be searching these aspects, these areas. We will be going through these areas also. But as yesterday we were discussing about that, any paper, any literature, what we are going to select or search, the question here, first thing, everyone is confident, everyone is assessing their areas, or assessing the paper in their in their own knowledge, awareness. But the question is there, what is the relationship of your literature survey? How you can identify that this literature is valuable for me? Because literature is available, but how this literature is going up to your objective, or up to your title. As yesterday we were discussing about one thing, that if you are talking about the image, the body image of the individual, and if it is associated with the social media, and again generation Z, three aspects were there, and how these three aspects we are going to cover over there, or how you will be identifying the research. Here we think that in those areas we identified that either or not, and again if this is used in our literature, whether it will be beneficial, or how is it associated with the Instagram, and again the image, again it is associated with the image and the self thinking, the individual that are associated with any personality, that how you are assessing the personality, how you are able to correlate with this. Again, in the different areas you will be finding more papers, more literature over there, and how you will be taking care in those areas, because the question which are asked in that particular paper, whether they are properly addressed, the researcher. Recently I have gone through 2 or 3 PhD vivas. In those viva, one thing was there, that the literature review individual has put their literature review in a different manner. But when you are asked that how you identified that literature, and how you are able to correlate it with your study. Suppose in your literature there you have mentioned multiple aspects, that is maybe image building is there, it is personality is there, as well as it is associated with the time factor also, it is associated with the age factor also. Then you are identifying so many things, and you have done study only generation Z, adolescent. Then if you have studied on that area, now the question arises that why you have taken more areas, then why you have not taken only the relevant areas which are associated with the adolescent, which are associated with that generation Z. So that means the literature you have used, that is fruitless. That is fruitless, and there is no much utility. There is not much utility in those areas. So you have to be cautious about that, because in any paper, in any research, in any area, the concept should be clear. The concept should be clear. As we were discussing that, they are talking about the abstract, I am talking about the methodology, I am talking about that the result over there, I am talking about that the research is how much research it is old, new, and whether it is the contemporary research over there. We have to see, we have to identify those areas in how you will be identifying, how you will be taking care of these areas. So the issues in that particular paper, in that particular literature, in that particular project, we have discussed that when you are going for a particular project, then you are having the information about the author or that particular investigator. The investigator, research investigator, and he has concentrated on a particular area. Again, when the research project is there and the project is there, this is funded by the government or some agencies over there. And when they are working on that particular projects over there, then they find that in this that they are using proper technical tools, or they are using a concentrated areas. Why? Because before starting any project, that project was earlier reviewed by a panel of experts. After that, there was an interview. Through that interview, you were given a particular project, or that particular investigator has been given a particular project, and after that, then there is a midterm. When we get the project over there, in the UGC is there and ICSR is there for us, that is a more fruitful. UGC is there, ICSR is there, state government is there, university is there. These are the funding agencies which are associated with the project. Again, all these funding agencies are also helpful for us to give us information or give us data associated with those respective area, because it is funded. It is funded, and they have the proper library system, or the proper system for their review process is there. Their review process is proper over there, and you can utilize that in a better manner. Again, when you are having the information about the investigator, then you can have the better question to the investigator. Although in the present time, in every article, in any area, you are finding the email ID. You are finding the email ID of any researcher over there, so that you can ask the question. With the changing time, the more information is available, but in the project that you are getting this result over there, then how that results are used over there, how the conclusion is accepted, or how the conclusion has been achieved, how the conclusion has been achieved by the particular researcher or particular the writer over there. But when we see the paper is there, every paper, every research, every dissertation, every PhD, it is having the information on that specific area, but how you are able to identify the theories used in those particular research. The theories used in those particular research, sometimes we are not using the right theories, right information in those areas. That may be harmful. That may be harmful, because without going through any paper, article, or any research over there, we cannot come to know that whether it is right or wrong. We have to take in consideration the right information should be there in those respective area, and if there is no right information, that is assessed by the individual. Whatever the methodology is there, if the methodology is not appropriate, you have to you will be come to know after going through the paper that this is the methodology is there. And again, when we see the practical more results, whether I am having 5 papers, if I am having 5 papers on a particular topic, relevant areas, and we find that one paper is having the different answer or different results, so we have to analyze why this paper is differently analyzing the things over there, whether it is a theory, methodology, how it is defining the issues in a different manner. Again, here you identify the gap. Where the gap you are able to identify, you have to take in consideration that the gap you have to mention in your objectives as in your research area. You have to identify the gap. What is the gap in this area that we are going to identify over there? Because if more person has done work in a particular area, again if it is not relevant to your objective, then again you find that this question is already replied over there. This question is already available, and if I am doing this particular research, that will be fruitful. So here you come to know that after filtering out that this is a new question which has not been addressed, by some other researcher, then you identify that this is a new research or that I can go for this particular area. So you have to take this in consideration, that how you find that what is the difference between the existing and what is the difference between I will be going to explore those issues. You have to explore those issues in that respective area, and how you will be able to find that things in those areas, because the person, whether the results are there in the arguments in any paper, there are some arguments, results are available, and if the results are available, arguments are there, whether they are followed in a proper manner. Sometimes whenever we are going for the conferences, we are identifying or we are managing major issues, whatever is going on, whatever we are teaching in the class, what the students are doing, the only that things they are emphasizing, that if there is some problem in entrepreneurship, in some of the areas, then they will be highlighting only those issues which is existing over there. And then what is the benefit? What it is available in the book, you are giving the same highlight over there, but that the data you are giving in that particular area, then that should be fruitful, because data, information, that vary according to area. If I am doing a study in Kanpur, that the study may have the different result in any area, and that the study may be having the different result in the Noida. Entrepreneurship is in Noida and in Kanpur also. Then if we are going for the study of the entrepreneurship, we find that there may be the difference over there. Respondent are different, the policies may be different, although that is available through the government area, but here you are getting some schemes which are beneficial in those respective area. You know very well nowadays that the new airport is planned in Noida, and the government has come up with some new schemes over there, and our airport is also expanding over there, and that is the business is expanding. But again, the results may be varying. These results may be varying in both of the area, but sometimes what we are doing, we are copying the result from one area and we are putting here. Although sometimes you know very well that the papers are comparatively published, but you have to search that this paper, whatever is published, whether it is authentic or not, the right thing is available over there or not. Again, then we find that here, that what are the quotes over there, the things here, as we find out in our title, we identified some keywords. Every paper is having the keywords, and you have to identify the keywords of the different papers where there is more similarities among your keywords. Again, in the same subject, as well as relevant subject, as well as allied subject. Same subject, relevant subjects, allied subject. You have to take that in consideration that I can take the data from the different areas. If it is associated with the psychology, of the body image, individual psychology regarding the body image through the social media, then it is associated with the psychology also, that you can go for those aspects that why the individual are going for the narcissism. Individual is associated with Machiavellism or narcissism. In which area that individual is going on? Then again, that individual image building is associated with the psychology also, and you have to identify the paper in those areas also. But that should be again that should be associated with your areas. There was a particular that Viva was going on. Viva was on the consumer behavior. Consumer behavior associated with the organic products, organic food. Again, today only the Viva was there, and in this Viva, when the student was presenting, he started presented his Viva, and because the presentation was in management, and in the management it is associated with the consumer behavior. When the student started showing his information, he more emphasized on the topic associated with the organic food. Introduction is right. You are a management student. You are associated with the commerce or economics. Then you need to take in consideration which is your major subject. Which is your major aspect. You are going through the organic food purchase in that area, then you have to go for the purchase behavior of the individual. And if you are utilizing what was the student was doing, he was more emphasizing on the major this organic food. It is helpful for the individual. It is the new scheme over there. It is beneficial for the individuals. It is healthy for the individuals. So many things, but problem here, you need to identify that what is your motive. Your motive should be clear. And that should be highlighted in your areas. You have to take that in consideration how you are going for that areas. Again, that when we see about the papers, that the papers you are going to have the literature over there, that papers, in that papers, the major things, the abstract, keywords, methodology, results, findings and conclusions, or that the recommendations are there. Again, as I told, the recommendation which are according to the individual psychology, how he is giving the information in those areas. Here, if you find that the next step associated with that, what are the themes over there? Identify the themes, debates and the gaps. How you are identifying the themes over there? You have to take that in consideration. Why the literature is available in some specific areas? Why the literature is available in some specific areas? Is the work has been done in these areas only, and now that if the work has done in some specific areas, there are some options that it may be available in other areas also. You can move from that area to another area, you can identify over there. So here you have to take that in consideration, that how that the literature is available and how you will be identifying that particular literature, how the growth of the literature has gone through. Theories are there, the theories development are according to the ancient time, and after that the medieval time, and then modern time, modern period is there. So if you are talking, some are talking the current time over there, that contemporary time over there. Again, the current time, contemporary time, as again, that is the recent trends over there. You have to be very much clear. You have to be very much clear when the modern era started, when the earlier era that was there, that the before industrialization and after industrialization, that you have to make a particular gap. Clear cut gap should be there. clear cut gap should be identified over there. Here, one that presentation was 2 days back of the PhD, and in this PhD, one thing was there. The student has to identify that what is the individual, the problem he is facing or caterers are facing in some area. Again, in this area, he find out two areas he selected, and he selected that the caterer, who are the caterer who are registered, who are giving the GST, giving the GST. So then the literature goes to those areas, that person that you will be going to do the research where the GST, the individual has registered himself in the GST. That is filtering out of the catering services over there, because from unorganized sector to the organized sector, it is the filtering aspect over there. How you are able to identify these issues or these aspects in those respective area, you have to take that thing in your consideration also. Apart from that, when we see that the journal, magazine or that particular literature, then the question I was discussing about that the image building, that if this image building is associated with the females, or then it is associated with a particular that age group, so you will be filtering out that I will be doing my study on the males or the females, or that it will be done on the both. It should be done on the both. Again, the area that the person who has done their studies, whether they have done their studies on the macro level or the micro level, whether the study whatever has been available, whether is it the project report, that it is associated with the dissertation, is it associated with the magazine, it is associated with the journal, that whether it is peer reviewed or the normal journal with ISSN number, then or journal without ISSN number, then if it is available according to that, then you have to take this in consideration. Then how you will be identifying that how again, here in that area what we were discussing over there, in this area, then that body image is associated with the young woman, that it is associated with the young woman only over there. Then again, that is it the increasing interest towards the visual effect, the people are going towards the different type of mobiles or different type of camera. So that the visual effect is also the, you are filtering out the topic that it is associated with the youngster. Then how you are identifying the youngster, and the social media, how you are using that resources over there. Again, as I told, where the less the literature is available, where the gap is identified, you have to identify the gap over there, that the study has been done in abroad, and you are going to do this study in India, and again that model can be used over there, but all the benchmarks are not the same. All the benchmarks are never the same. Demography, and then if we are talking about the demography, the segment may be different. According to your locations over there. Again, here you find that the media, that the researches are done in the social media, which is done in the Facebook, that has been done in on the YouTube, but less studies are done in the Instagram. So you find that in the Instagram area, that less studies are available over there. Then you can opt for that particular area where you find that the gap is available, and according to that you are going to study that particular area, and how that your research will be filling the gap in that area. You have to take that in consideration, how you will be going for the further studies or further areas over there. The structure that you are going for to frame or going to make. studies one thing, the study you are going to do, it is necessary that the chronological way should be there. That will be helpful for you. And in maximum thesis, in maximum work, we find that this references or that the highlight of the literature is mentioned over there. On one side you will be finding 2018, 2002, 2003 and 2022, sorry 21 or 2020. Again, mix that data is available, or mix that literature review is available. First thing is there, when you are writing the literature review, first either you are assessing the literature review, whether that particular paper which is written or which has been seen by you, then this literature is assessing the literature in the different areas. Either it is associated with the body image, or it is associated with the social media, and it should be in a chronological way. Nowadays, one trend is there that one thesis or one research I have seen recently, one research over there. In this particular research, what the researcher has done? The researcher has identified each and every area. Suppose in his study there are 5 areas of the research, or 5 keywords are there. So in these 5 keywords, he has put the literature in those keywords only. On those keywords only, that it is associated with and or not. Then he has mentioned the keywords and or mentioned that area, and his studies are mentioned in those specific areas. In those specific areas only. If we talking about the social media, then the social media is there, information, again social media and body image, then in that area the literature review associated with that, and again if it is associated with the social media and Generation Z, or social media and adult Z. Here the literature review has been assessed in the different segment. So when we are planning for ourselves, so we have to take this in consideration also, whether that author has also planned this thing in a same manner. Because after going through 3 or 4 papers or 3 or 4 reviews, you will find that this particular paper is good, or this particular research is good or not. Again, how much it is relevant with my topic, how much it is relevant with my topic, and how much it will be fruitful for me. So here you will be able to identify that issues or that aspect over there. What are the thematic issues that has been covered? That how that they have that assessed as well as accessed and assembled. That here how you have assembled the material, how you have assembled the material in those areas, that is also more important over there. As I told that the literature review is there, but literature review should not be irrelevant. Should not be irrelevant. You again it should be concentrated on the particular title, theme, keywords. Title, theme, keywords, that it is associated with those areas, and the individual is doing this type of error. This type of error in every paper, in every research, in every project, in every paper, or in every report. In every report, when you find that the people has used the methodology that individual has used, whether it is correct or not. Whether it is correct or not. Methodology has been implemented over there, but this methodology is when that you are going for the hypothesis, the results should be according to the hypothesis, and the results are proper according to your study, or results are manipulated or inserted. results are manipulated or inserted over there, as I told that the journal answer or journal answers has been recommended by the individual. Normal recommendation is there if it is associated with a female entrepreneurship, it is associated with entrepreneurship, the problems the entrepreneurs are facing at the different areas, then general answers are there. In the morning, as I told that there was the Viva was there. In the Viva, as I told that the question was associated with that, the buying behavior of the customer. Here, the researcher idea or researcher result was associated with that the maximum people who are purchasing organic food, the age is below 20. Then the person who was the evaluator or the external expert find out that, do you know that it is the people who are below 20 years, then whether they are really purchasing the food or not, then whether they are really purchasing vegetable or not. Who is purchasing vegetable in our home? That who is purchasing vegetable, that are youngsters. That doesn't mean that the youngsters are purchasing, that their age is below 20. So the person identified that may be wrong over there. But again that if your data is correct, if that your statistical tools are correct, your methodology is correct, then there may not be any question. There may not be any question, but the reviewers always identify that what are the gap over there, what are the lacuna in any paper. What are the lacuna in different papers? We regularly reject the paper. We regularly reject the paper on the different level. That is it on the initial level. Sometimes that same type of error over there. Sometimes as I find that initial level, I am running a journal over there. In this journal, what happened over there, that I started to send my paper for review to US. When I sent my paper to US, then I was thinking that if I will be getting it reviewed from US, then that will be beneficial for me. What I wish to say here, when I send my paper in US, then the reviewer has replied some answer which they have said, please don't send us this paper, that these papers are like those papers which are equal to our UG students. Then it was again. Now that the issue associated with me as an author, the issues associated with me as an author, then or as an editor mainly, that as an editor, then if the paper are more rejected from US and that same that paper has been approved from Thailand. Two segment of the reviewers are there. One segment from US, and second segment is from Thailand. Again, the results are different. Same paper has been approved by some person and disapproved by some other person. So what I wish to say, that here you need to identify the mechanism of that particular journal. That what is their editorial board over there, or the reviewer board in that area. What is the editorial board and reviewer board? When you will be going to do your study in the in future also, that you have to take that in consideration. That whether the real problem has been identified, the solutions has been given over there, the things which are there that has been find out in those areas, we have to take this in consideration. The paper or the study literature review, that how you are analyzing. the body if it is in the different sections over there, that again then in this different sections are, as I told, that the sections should be very much clear, and you going through some papers you will be finding that these sections are properly followed, or these structures are properly followed over there, because you have to decide your steps also. You have to decide your steps also. These papers are also giving you the proper steps in those respective areas. These papers are also giving you the information or the steps in those areas के नहीं भैया इस पेपर के जो इन्होंने मेथोडोलॉजी और जो इन्होंने क्रोनोलॉजी इन्होंने यूज की है, that will be beneficial or that is very fine. क्यों? क्योंकि जब आप पढ़ाते हैं, जब आप रिसर्च करते हैं, जब आप देखते हैं कि ये बुक हमारे लिए अच्छी है या ये बुक हमारे लिए कैसी है, तो जो बुक आपके सब्जेक्ट से, जो बुक आपके टाइटल से मैच कर रही है और उस बुक में मटेरियल और रेलेवेंसी ज्यादा है, तब आप उसी चीज को आप अपने स्टूडेंट को या आप अपने रेस्पोंडेंट्स को देते हो. तो उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई that the material you are using over there. Again, in the literature also, लिटरेचर में जो हम लिटरेचर रिव्यू जब हम कर रहे हैं या लिटरेचर रिव्यू को हम पढ़ रहे हैं, तो इन द लिटरेचर रिव्यू द वन इज द chronological way is in the that the sequencing of the event happening. Here chronological way, that what are the process over there, what is the process over there. Michael Hall in 2015, that means Michael Hall in 2015 he observed, or what he has said in 2015. Again you will be giving the information in the reference also, but here you have that, find that he has opined or he has given the view, this aspect you are identifying or you are highlighting. Again, sequencing of those aspects, sequencing of those body or that part, you should take care of that sequencing also in your area. Then when you are going for these respective area, you have to be very much clear over there. But again one thing, that when you are going for the paper, a paper should not be read within a one time. You should go through a paper continuously 2 or 3 times. More times you are devoting over there, it will be giving you more ideas or better ideas, so that you will be analyzing the other papers also. So here when we see that the relevant paper, research articles are there, that if you are going to the different research article, research sections over there, and you have to take in consideration that whether the reference section which is available over there, that you find that the proper process has been adopted or not. And again, then after that you will be going through the same relevant or related paper, and you find that relevant and related paper is having the same type of steps over there, then you find that ठीक है भैया, this option will be better for me. So now you are going for opting that particular option for yourself, that will be fruitful for you. Again, पहला स्टेप ले लिया, दूसरा स्टेप ले लिया, पेपर ले लिया, रेलेवेंट पेपर ले लिया, फिर दोनों को रख लिया, फिर दोनों को पढ़ा, फिर दोनों को रख लिया, फिर दोनों को पढ़ा, फिर रिजल्ट के लिए आपने फिर असेस किया कि नहीं भैया ये मटेरियल हमें इसको यूज करना है. हाउ यू विल बी यूजिंग दिस मटेरियल ओवर हियर इन दोस एरियाज. So here you find out that how you will be taking care in those areas. When you talk about the conclusion, standalone reviews, that again, that is it the contemporary aspect? Is it the contemporary aspect? Then how you are going to cover? How you are going to cover that issue or that area? You have to find this issue in those areas, that the particular issue. When you are the issue associated with the standalone aspect, that there is no duplicacy over there. Again, that it is finding out some recent solutions, different solutions, recent solutions and different solutions over there. That because it is giving you a specific knowledge or contemporary knowledge on a particular topic, on a particular topic which will be or which is beneficial for you. So here you have to identify in the different areas that you find that here that in the dissertation etc. that we have discussed earlier also, that how that literature review is written over there, how the literature review has been utilized in that area. You have to find out these things also. When we find some papers or some areas, that first thing that we have discussed earlier also, that how you are narrowing your topics, that you have to identify, that you have to narrow, that filtering out, that who will be, which will be beneficial for you, which is beneficial for you, and how it will be, it is beneficial for us. Because in any topic again, I told you one thing also, that if you are having a catchy topic or better topic, that the catchy topic and a better topic which is again giving you the information about, that associated with the all material. Again होता क्या है कि हमारे जो आइडिया है, हम कई बार क्या करते हैं, वी आर मेकिंग आवर टाइटल कंपैरेटिवली बेटर और मोर कैची, बट द मटेरियल इज नॉट गुड. ये भी अच्छा, ये भी मैंने एक बार सबसे पहले कहा कि जब भी कोई पेपर आता है, हर दूसरे दिन या हर महीने में एक दो पेपर जब रिव्यू के लिए आते हैं, रिव्यू के लिए भेजे जाते हैं, तो उन रिव्यू के जो पेपर भेजे जाते हैं या रिव्यू के लिए हमारे पास आते हैं, तो उसके अंदर अलग अलग जर्नल के अलग अलग स्पेसिफिकेशंस होती है, अलग अलग स्पेसिफिकेशन होते हैं. और जब आप अप्रूव करेंगे या अप्रूव करवाएंगे पेपर, तो उसके अंदर वो आपके डिटेल में कुछ जर्नल होंगे. वो जर्नल क्या करते हैं कि भाई वेदर यू फाइंड द टॉपिक फाइन, तो आपको वहीं पे टिक करना है, हमें वहीं पे टिक करना कि हाँ ये टॉपिक सूटेबल है या नहीं. अगेन व्हाट यू फाइंड दैट दिस इज द कंटेम्परेरी टॉपिक और नॉट, तो वो कुछ सेक्शंस अपने बना देते हैं. उन सेक्शंस को अगर हमने अप्रूव किया, उन सेक्शंस को अप्रूव करते हुए तब वो आगे बढ़ते हैं कि हाँ अब आप इस पेपर को रिव्यू कर सकते हैं. कई जो पेपर होते हैं दैट इज ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल, फर्स्ट स्टेप, सेकंड स्टेप, फिर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट भेजेंगे, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट करने के बाद कि नहीं अब आप इसको नेक्स्ट स्टेप के लिए यू आर एलिजिबल. इवन दे आर मेकिंग द पेपर एलिजिबल फॉर रिव्यूइंग दैट पेपर. अगेन sound reviewer board, sound reviewer board is also one of the that the potential of any journal, that one of the potential of any. अब क्या बात है भाई, साउंड की क्या डेफिनेशन क्या है कि भाई किसी का क्या साउंड एडिटोरियल बोर्ड क्या है कि बिकॉज द पर्सन हु आर वेल नोन इन एनी एरिया, द पर्सन्स हु आर वेल नोन इन एनी एरिया, इफ दे आर एसोसिएटेड विद सम journal, then means it is a good journal, it is having a good image. पेपर कैन बी पब्लिश, भैया आप 800 रुपए दो, वो आपका 3 दिन में छाप के आपके हाथ में पेपर पकड़ा देगा कि ठीक है ये भी दे दो आप, ऐसे हो गया. बट अगेन, बट वेदर इट इज सेटिस्फैक्टरी फॉर यू, दैट इज अगेन सेटिस्फैक्शन डेफिनेशन वेरीज अकॉर्डिंग टू पर्सन आल्सो, person to person also, that is you have to go for these areas. So here we find out that how you are going for the selecting the literature over there, then that you have to evaluate the different papers thoroughly, gone through the paper thoroughly. Again, what are the results of those paper, how they are fruitful over there, whether they are beneficial or not beneficial, and according to that you find that if any the papers are there, that if they are the papers are available over there, whether they have used that proper techniques or technology or in that areas, techniques in that respective area, you have to find out, and you have to make particular objective purpose for your paper, and that will be beneficial for you. So here one organization is there, Erasmus projects. Erasmus project is those projects which are given by European nations, and in that Erasmus project, the individuals, organizations, they are able to get the funding. They are able to get the funding over there, and you can have the collaboration between the two countries or three countries over there. Some of the faculty students who are the faculty members, they know very well there is the international collaborations also in the different areas, whether it is associated with a conference, it is associated with the seminar, it is associated with the faculty exchange programs which are available over there. Again, in the faculty exchange programs, you are also getting the information on their website also, and that is also one of the resource, one of the resource over there, and you have to find out that this particular area is beneficial. When we talk about any particular literature, then here we find that who is the author over there, who is the author in that area, what is the publication date of a particular paper, what is the publication year of that particular area. Yesterday we were discussing about that. What is the acceptance rate of a particular journal? What is the acceptance rate of a particular journal? Whether a journal is accepting that paper, and what is the percentage of acceptance over there? Again, percentage of acceptance doesn't mean that here again how many papers that particular journal is having, and how many results they are showing on their website, that we have received 200 that papers, and out of that 200 paper we have selected only 50 papers. Then that type of review process is available or not, you have to see in that areas also. Then again, the publisher is more important. Who is the publisher of that particular journal? That publisher is also important over there, and the policies of the journal. You have to see those issues in that areas. One thing that is, it is associated with the review process of a particular journal. Then how the review process is going on for other journals. When we are sending the paper, some papers are sent to us, then we have to whether this paper will be accepted or rejected. The initial level, it is the duty of the editor. It is duty of the editor. He find that this particular paper, this particular title is associated with our journal theme, subject or not. Journal theme, subject or not. Again, in this paper, whatever the guidelines are available on our website, is it associated with the publication? What are the publication guidelines available on the website? What are the reference process on the website, or what are the reference process you have identified over there, that you have to take in consideration the reference over in that area, then how this reference has been followed in those areas, whether the publication ethics has been used over there or not. Publication ethics and the values. Publication ethics and the values that has been published or that are published on the journal's website. That these are the publication ethics over there. Again, in the initial stage, he decided or she decided that this journal should go further or not. Either reject that paper or start processing over there. So here that one thing is there. Sometimes that after finding out this particular processing, that is that you can move further over there, then that the editor is giving this information to the concerned reviewers. Then again, the blind review or the review. When we talk about the blind review, then here the blind review, भैया आपने वहाँ का टाइटल और उसका क्या कहते हैं ऑथर का नाम हटा दिया, उसके बाद आपने भेजा, then that whether you are going for the blind review or that you have gone for the review process. Why that author name has been omitted over there? So that the name of the author is not influencing the review of that particular reviewer. The name of the author is not that influencing the review of that particular that reviewer. So here then now the reviewer is reviewing that according to that the guidelines or the subject theme in those respective areas. And if that here the question arises that if that it is needed for some correction, then if there are some need for the correction, here rejection is applicable at the different stages also. Rejection is on the first stage, rejection is on the second stage, rejection may be on the third stage also. Rejection may be on any stage also. Reviewer are having the autonomy to reject the paper on their own grounds. The grounds which are they have specified on a particular journal, they can reject the paper. So here when the reviewer is giving the review over there, then it is the duty of the editor that he will be forwarding the reviewer comment. First thing, either he is giving this information directly same to the author, or he is or she is that it is using their own language and highlighting the review of both the reviewer and giving it to the concerned person. And after that the author is coming with the solution or giving the necessary whatever the recommendation has been said by the particular author reviewer, and that has been inserted over there. After inserting those comments or those data or those sources, then the paper is again sent to the reviewer also, and reviewer find that these things have been added over there. Now this particular paper is ready for the publication. Now the process starts for publication. So here that publication is started over there. Again, in this publication started, one thing is there that now the reviewer will be that editor will be finding that the proof over there, galley proof or the proof, sending the proof to the concerned author that this is the proof of this particular paper. If there is some correction or some modification in the different area, that whether the particular graphs are proper inserted over there, whether the data is in the proper format over there, if you have some own notions or own ideas on this particular settlement, no changes are there, no changes are required, but only you can have a look on that particular paper that that this particular that graph is not proper, that it should be adjusted properly, and if the size of this particular graph is somewhat better over there, then that type of information that the author can give to the editor, and the publication is there. So here this is the publication aspect. So review process is important. Here now I will be discussing with some of the issues which may be helpful for you. But again, when we see that these issues, these aspects which we are using for any research over there. So here if we see, I discussed with you the topic associated with, स्टूडेंट्स को ये जरूर पता होगा कि गूगल स्कॉलर क्या है और गूगल स्कॉलर में आईडी कैसे बनाते हैं. I think that maximum students are aware, but again that if you are aware about those Google Scholar, काफी लोगों को पता ही है ना. अब जब हम गूगल स्कॉलर की बात करते हैं तो गूगल स्कॉलर की बात करते हैं कि जो गूगल स्कॉलर आपको ये बताते हैं कि भाई हाँ, गूगल स्कॉलर की में आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन कराना है, और गूगल स्कॉलर आपको अपना स्टैंडर्ड, आपको अपना स्टेटस बता देता है. कैसे बता रहे हैं कि भाई वो गूगल स्कॉलर जो है, जब आप पेपर का रजिस्ट्रेशन करते हो, आप अपने सब पेपर उसके अंदर रजिस्टर कर देते हो.
ये ऐसे ही होता रहेगा इसलिए कुछ
हाँ।
अगर सही हो सके तो उसको देख लो कहीं से कोई
केबल की प्रॉब्लम
केबल।
कुछ चीजें अपने हाथ में नहीं है। और अब तो देखना भी जरूरी है, क्योंकि अब जो मैं आपको ये सब चीजें हैं, इसके लिए तो आपको ये साइड प्रोसेस पता होना जरूरी है। सब कुछ रखा है। मैं एक साइट जैसे, हर आदमी सामने तो तारीफ करता ही है।
सर हम लोग स्टाफ में आके तारीफ कर देंगे।
अरे